Hi there, this is Business with Dave. In this video, I'll be telling you what you should be doing whenever your business isn't doing so well, especially now with the whole climates and people just stuff is inflated so high. Just some of the stuff that if you have a business or a project that you're working on, just seeing areas of why it's not going right so then you can correct it is quite important. So hopefully these points will be super quick so then you can apply it really quickly as well. Before I jump to this video though, I want to thank everyone who has subscribed to the channel. You guys are all awesome, and if you haven't already, do subscribe to the end of this video. It'll be much appreciated. But yeah, let's jump straight into this video. So firstly is to understand what went wrong, and I think when you understand that first fundamental issues, then at least you can see the areas. You can maybe write it on a piece of paper and then see why it isn't, because there's so many external factors that maybe you've not added to it, and it may contribute to your overall sales to your business. But understanding the issues, the problems, seeing what other businesses are facing as well, and whether it's just them or whether it's just you or if it's just the whole industry in general, at least you understand the bare basics. And I think when you understand the bare basics, then at least you know what ways you could probably come up with in order to combat that. And I think it's so important, because you don't want to be keeping going the wrong path. If it's going wrong, you don't want to be carrying on. You want to be changing your direction, making sure that you can adapt and making sure you can change so that your business can continue to survive. But understanding the core issues, core problems will be the start of it, so don't ignore that first key point. So the second point is to decide whether a different approach is necessary. Because your business isn't doing so well at the moment, would it help if you just change directions, not very sharp left, but as you slowly transition, as you slowly adapt into a different approach. Your old approach might be really good back in the day, but sometimes stuff happens, technology advances, people's preferences have changed, people have less disposable income, maybe people have more disposable income, maybe there's more competition. You've got so much stuff that you have to deal with. You need to think clearly. I think when you think of a different approach, you don't want to be changing something that has worked so well in the past to completely different and new brand, new face completely. You want to see what little things can be improved, little things that can be changed, little things to get more customers in, and some of the stuff, it just needs a little bit of ingenuity, needs a little bit of flexibility. And whatever approach that you adapt, make sure you introduce it slowly, make sure you let your customers know about it, because nothing's worse than a bad surprise, like why the hell is my bill gone so high, and why is my product is £2-3 more, and without any reason behind it. If you explain it to people, if you be transparent, and when they're in a know, then at least they can understand. And a lot of people, most of the time, if they're loyal customers, they will understand that you're in a tough situation, and they will be more adaptable and more understanding, which is super key. So the third thing you should look out for if your business isn't doing so well is whether your pricing is priced accordingly. I think when we talk about many businesses and maybe the prices are too high, that's why people are not coming in as much. Maybe the price is too low and people think that maybe the quality isn't good. Is what you're selling priced accordingly with competitors, with the competition, with other places that are selling something similar? It doesn't have to be a carbon copy. You just want to make sure what you're offering is the value that customers see it as well. If you price your value so high that people can't even afford it or think that it's just overpriced, customers won't come. Again, opposite direction. If it's too low, then people will think maybe the quality isn't good, which is a terrible perception, but that's mostly the case. So do maybe change up the pricing. Maybe you have higher costs now and you do need to increase your prices because your profits are getting chopped off. So do understand, again with the earlier point, transparency is very important. Let your customers know about the pricing increase, or maybe you do special offers, or you just get more people in. I think when it's so competitive out there, it's so much competition, everyone's fighting for the same customers, you need to do something different enough that you feel comfortable doing. Don't do something that other people are doing because you just want to follow them. That's the surefire way of just like, if they cut their prices, you cut their prices. If they cut their prices again, you cut your prices again. It's just, you don't want that war. You don't want that price war. You don't want people to see that you're fighting each other. You want to be harmonious in a certain point and understand that they offer something, you offer something different hopefully, and that there's both businesses can make a business as well. Doesn't have to be one or the other. So do you understand the pricing aspect side? Because ultimately if people have less disposable income, they'll spend less overall everywhere. So it's not just your business that they're spending less, but it'll be everywhere. So do you understand, if you can price it well, then at least with low customers and your prices are slightly higher, then at least you can sort of cover the shortfall customers, and then those who are already supporting you are paying the slightly more because everything's just gone too expensive, inflation's high everywhere, and it's not great. And my last and final point is whether you have a loyalty scheme that people see as value and see as a reason for them to come back. I think that's so important. A lot of places and a lot of businesses don't have a loyalty scheme. They don't have a way of being able to retain customers, because at the moment, again, there are so many competition out there. Whether you're doing food, whether you're selling stationery, there's competitions left, right and center, whether in the physical realm or whether it's online. So you having a loyalty scheme, you giving the customers a reason why I should be coming back to this food place because they give me free stuff, give me good service and food as well. I will keep coming back here instead of over here where they give me good food and good service, but I don't really feel valued, or I don't really get a reward after. Where are you gonna go? You're probably gonna go with someone where they have a loyalty scheme that you're more likely to get something free, which is always good. When you get something free, no one ever complains. No one ever complains. They're even happier because they are rewarded. You are caring for your customers, and the customers can care, and the customers can see that you care. And because you're willing to give something free or a couple free things, then they're more likely to come back, hopefully build up a loyalty, build up their points, build up their stamp cards. And that's where, if they keep shopping at you, then it means they're not shopping at somewhere else. That's the ultimate point. They're not shopping at both, because they can if they want, but they're more likely to be loyal to a brand if you can be seen as being able to retain those customers. Because ultimately, getting new customers are expensive. We all know this, and it's easier to retain customers and get those customers coming back. Because it saves on marketing, it saves on all the hassle. They know you, you know them, you build a good rapport, they build good relations with you. It works both ways. Everybody wins, instead of you getting first time people and they don't like it and they never come back. It becomes harder. But if you're creating a good loyalty scheme, give them good perks, give them good food and good service or whatever products you're selling, they're more likely to come back anyways, but they're more likely to keep coming back to your brand if you got that scheme in place. Thanks for this video, guys. Hope you found this video useful. If you did, like this video and consider subscribing to the channel. Would love to see those subscribers go up like always, and I know they are, so thank you so much. Follow my Instagram as well. I'm posting every Sunday midday of a new market store that I go to, go visit, have fun, eating, blah 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 blah. It's all amazing, and hopefully you can carry on following this channel and it'll be much appreciated. I've been Business with Dave. I'll see you next video. Take care.